So we're going to run through a little sort of, I guess, a movement snippet or a movement break that you could do first thing when you wake up in the morning, or when you get back from work and you just want to move your body because you're feeling stiff and tight. It's just a few little sun salutation variations. And if you wanted a longer practice, what you could do is just keep repeating. So you might repeat the little video once or twice. We're going to start by standing at the tops of our mats. And I'm going to invite you to, if it feels comfy for you, close your eyes. And we're just going to come into mountain pose. So your palms will be facing forward. You might roll your shoulders around and back so you feel this nice opening through the chest. Put a gentle bend in your knees so your knees are soft. We're not locked out. And then maybe you lift your toes up, give them a wiggle, and then plant them back down on the mat. So you can really feel that connection to the solid ground beneath you, that connection to earth. And then just take a moment to kind of land in the space, land in the room, land into your body. And from here, start to follow the breath. Feel the breath moving in through the nose and out through the nose. And see if you can settle into this steady, even, rhythmic flow. And let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Soften that sort of furrow between the eyebrows that we sometimes get. And maybe you part your lips ever so slightly so that your jaw is loose as well. So just steadily with each breath, softening and feeling that connection, that support of the earth beneath you. Okay, when you're ready, open your eyes. And we're going to move through what I call like little half salutations. And it's a great way to kind of practice moving with the breath, if that's something you want to do. So I'll cue the breath as we move, but you can take it or leave it. So standing at the top of your mat, again in mountain pose, we're going to inhale, bring the arms up. And then exhale, forward fold. And then just allow your knees to bend as you fold here. Enjoy the opening through your back. If your lower back's feeling a little tight, you might go for a less sort of intense fold and just place your forearms on your upper knees like this. Then on your next inhale, you're going to bring your hands to your shins and you're going to half lift. So you're going to draw the crown of your head away from you. See if you can find this nice long back so my shoulders draw away from my ears as well. And then we're going to breathe out and fold. And then pushing through the feet to rise up, you're going to roll on up to standing. And you're going to sweep your arms up with you. And then you're going to breathe out, bring your hands through your center. And you can have almost this sense of like centering, grounding through your center as you do that. And then we'll just do the same thing a few more times. So inhaling up, exhaling to fold. Hands to shins, half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold again. Push through the feet and rise up. And then exhale, hands through your center. Okay, we'll go again. And so instead this time, if you're bringing your arms up in front of you, there's always the option of kind of sweeping them out to the sides if you've got the room. So you could always give that a go, inhaling the arms up. And just as we swept them out to the sides to come up, you might do that coming down. So you sort of dive down as you exhale. Again, hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, fold. And then push through the feet to rise up. Breathing in and then breathing out, hands through your heart center. And we'll do that one more time together, but I'm not going to sort of speak through this one. So you can just really feel into the movement, feel into your body. So when you're ready, we're going to breathe in and rise up. And once you finish that round, just return to mountain pose. Great. Then from here, let's just roll out through the shoulders a bit. And if you want, you can even do the wrists at the same time, just like warming up the body. It can be nice to kind of even move through the knees. So you could bring your hands to your knees and sort of draw circles with your knees this way, which is anyway. And then we'll swap sides. You might even roll through the ankle a little bit, and then you might do the wrists again and change directions. I've got a clicky ankle today. And we'll go the other side. Coordination. It's tricky. And the other way. All right. From here, we're going to move through another sun salutation. We're going to include a low lunge. So if your knees feel tender, grab a hold of a blanket or a cushion and place it round about where you think your back knee might land. And then when you're ready, meet me at the top of the mat again. And remember, sometimes it's awkward, but good to do it in front of a mirror and to have a look at your poses in front of a mirror, just so you can see if where you think you are in your body is where you actually are. I found for me that was really helpful, especially with my sort of elongated spine, trying to feel into having this long spine versus sort of rounding over. It's hard to get that sense of it. So if you want, you can always do it in front of a mirror when you've got a sense of the practice yourself at home. Okay, from here, we're going to start again in mountain pose, the tops of our mats. Take a moment to kind of arrive, settle in, give your toes a wiggle, connect to the earth. Draw the crown of your head up so you're standing nice and tall. Then from here, again, we're going to breathe in, raise the arms up. Breathe out, fold forward, bend the knees. Hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, fold again. From here, bend the knees as much as you need to so that you can plant your fingertips or your hands down on the mat and step back with the right foot and then drop the back knee. Take a moment to kind of find some steadiness in your stance, and then from here we're going to inhale up. And as you come up, see if you can draw the spine up long and encourage a sort of a gentle curve from your upper chest, so your thoracic spine, versus dipping in the lower back. We're going to try and open up through the upper spine. If your shoulders feel tight, you can always open them out wide. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, fold forward over that knee. We're going to tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and step back to a downward facing dog. From here, feel free to kind of walk out your dog. You might pad your feet. Play with your stance. Maybe you walk your feet in a little closer. Maybe you walk them slightly further away. Push through your hands. Use the support of your fingertips and your palms on the mat to kind of engage your shoulders so you can feel nice and strong and steady in your down dog. Then from here, we're going to shift our weight forward into a plank. You might drop the knees to find a low plank. And we're going to lower down towards the mat as slowly as we can, bending at the elbows, but trying to keep our arms in towards our side body. So when you're ready, lower down And then we're going to find a low cobra. So your hands are going to stay on either side of your chest. We're going to inhale up, lifting the chest off the mat. Low cobra. Again, if your neck feels tight looking ahead of you, you might just look down at the mat instead as you lift off. Okay, let's release. We're going to push back up, find our low plank, and then tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog again. We're going to prepare to step forward in a moment with our right foot. So remember, we went through different options of how to step up into our lunge from a down dog. When you're ready, choose what you think might work for you. I'm going to bend my right knee in towards my torso, shift my shoulders over my wrists. I roll my hips forward and step up. And if I haven't quite made it where I need to, I'll just keep wiggling till I get there. Once we're in the lunge, drop the back knee. And again, inhale up to rise. And then exhale, release. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and big old step forward to find yourself in your forward fold. Release your head down. Let your neck feel heavy, your head feel heavy. Hands to shins, half lift. And then exhale, fold. Pushing through the feet, we're going to roll on up, bringing the arms with you, and then exhale, hands through your heart center, and release. Wonderful. So we're going to do the same sequence again, just now starting with the left foot first. So when you're ready, inhale up, exhale, fold. Hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, fold again. Bend the knees, plant the hands. Step back, left foot first. Drop the back knee. We're in a lunge now. Inhale up. Exhale down. We're going to step back to a downward facing dog. We'll take a few breaths in our down dog here and see if you can really bend your knees so that you can find length through the spine. So as you bend your knees, you then lift your hips up towards the ceiling or the sky. Okay, from here, we're going to shift into plank, high or low. And then keeping our elbows hugged into our body, you're going to lower down towards the mat. Landing on the mat, we'll find low cobra again. So hands stay on either side of your chest. We're going to inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Push back up, low plank. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Okay, in a moment, we're going to transition from our down dog into our lunge again. So if it didn't really work for you in the down dog last time, I'm going to demo the other way we can do it. Otherwise, I'll meet you at the top. Left foot steps forward first. So this time, I'm going to drop to my knees, and then I'm just going to step my left foot up. From here, my hands are going to frame my front foot, and I'm now in my lunge. Okay, so we should be all in a lunge, left foot at the front of the mat. Let's inhale the arms up and exhale down again. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and then big step forward again, finding your forward fold. Release the head, release the neck. Bend the knees so you can feel this opening through the back body. Hands to shins, half lift. And then exhale, fold. Then when you're ready, pushing through the feet to rise up, bringing the arms with you. And then exhale, hands through your heart center. And release. Okay, so if you wanted to add on there, you might go again, stepping back with the right foot first, into your lunge, finding your down dog, going down onto the floor for your cobra, coming back up. And then if you step back with the right foot first, when you step forward from your down dog, just use the right foot again. And then when you swap sides, you'll step back left foot first and left foot forward. Okay, so hopefully that was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in class next Tuesday.